a question that we get a lot is like, where'd you come up with the name Guts, right? Like, everybody goes, oh, well, you have to have guts to ride, which you do. But my dad was pretty creative, and so it stands for Gregg's Ultra Trick Seats. That's where the guts came from. And how we got started was my grandfather was in the furniture upholstery business, and my dad was doing furniture with him. And we're a small town, you know, didn't really have a pot to piss in. And I was at the track and I saw another kid with a seat that was different than like everybody else's. And I said I wanted one, and my dad said, well, we can't afford to buy it, but I'll make you one. So he makes one. We go to the track next week, same kind of deal, another kid. Where'd you guys get that seat? My dad said, oh, I just made it. Like, you can't buy it. Kind of more or less wasn't even in his thought process. And the kid's dad's like, well, could you make another one? We'll pay you for it. And back then it was probably 15 bucks, right? So it's like, okay, I'll make you a seat. We go back to the track, give him the seat, get the $15 or whatever it was, and he's holding that money. He's like, huh, maybe I could pay for race entries and stuff by doing this. So next thing I know, he's got a sew machine bolted down in our trailer, fabric there, scissors, and he's sewing seats at the track, slinging them just right there at the track, just so this spoiled brat could race.
Wow.
Yep.
And now today,
Yeah. Now today, man, 38 employees. We got huge facility, manufacture everything in-house in California. People think we're crazy for that, for not buying our stuff from China or doing that, but we make it all ourselves. And yeah, like when I think about it and reflect on it now, I'm 45, it really hits me. Yeah, I started riding dirt bikes, at a very early age. My first Christmas, there was a JR50 under the tree with some training wheels on it. So my dad got me on the bike right away. And I took dirt bikes very serious till I was about 18, had some major injuries. I took a 20-year break, started racing 410 wing sprint cars, 360 sprint cars, all wing. Did that for 20 years. And then my little dude was born, and I decided I wanted to hang up the helmet, the fire suit, got him a dirt bike. Same kind of thing, his first Christmas, he had a bike, he couldn't even move yet, and he's already got a bike. And now I'm back at it. I ride all the time. Me and him ride every week that we can. Super stoked to be on a dirt bike again. A lot of people have, family members that served in some sort of branch of the military. And my great-grandfather, he served. And then my grandfather from my mom's side of the family, he served 23 years. And then just in the area that we live in, like we live in a very country area of California and Placerville. So I have a lot of friends, going through high school that would go off to the Marines or things like that. So we wouldn't be here at Anaheim 1 right now if it wasn't for these dudes, right? So it means a lot. It really means a lot to me for what my grandfather's done for this country, and even my buddies, man. Like when they would come home, we would celebrate them like they were movie stars, because in our world they are. Without having all of our military personnel that are currently serving right now and the ones that served in the past, like the vets. Small businesses like ours wouldn't have this opportunity to have the freedom to come up with an idea and be an entrepreneur and have a passion for something. Who knows where we would be right now? I mean, there's countries that we could look at and speculate of what we would be at, but we don't have to do that because of the people that have fought for us and are currently fighting for us, and the ones that will fight in the future. If my son wants to go in the military, I will support him 110%. I will not try to hold him back or say it's dangerous or anything like that, because that's what this country is about, is our freedoms. This year, Guts, we have the opportunity to partner with the Veterans MX. These guys are solid. If you've never heard of these guys, just go to a Supercross, go to an outdoor motocross. They've been hitting the pavement for the last 5 years. They set up a booth. They're there to bring awareness to the vets, you know, that there's other things that they can do after serving. And so for us, we almost feel guilty that we haven't been, you know, involved sooner. You know, like, why did it take us 5 years to partner up? We should have partnered up years ago. But now this is when we're going to start in 2026, and we're going to keep this partnership rolling. So what I want to say to the veterans out there that have already served, you guys are my heroes. Like, you know, we come here to this race, and, you know, for these little kids today, their hero might be Hunter Lawrence or Chase Sexton or Ken Roxon or whoever. But for me and my family, it's the vets. You guys are the true heroes of this country, and I know you guys don't get the recognition that you guys should, and I'm sorry about that, but you guys are my heroes. If you're at home right now, want to know how to support this foundation or be involved, become a member, any way, shape, or form, be a partner like Guts Racing is, just go to veteranmx.com. They have all the resources there for you guys to join as a member, to come on as a partner, to keep this ball rolling. And if you're asking why should you be a member or a partner of this, it's the brotherhood that brings these guys together. You know, it's not always about riding the bike. It's more about getting there and hanging out, talking with people that have like-minded situations as you, like-minded passions, you know, and it doesn't matter if you're a good rider or a bad rider or don't even ride at all. It's about that brotherhood and that community that it brings together. And it's so important to them, and that's so important to Guts Racing.